Happy Saturday, everybody. It's the day after Christmas, and it's very nice here. It's, I want to say maybe 70s, but I'm not even sure right now, but it's beautiful. I drove around doing errands, and with all of my windows down, it's that nice here. I can't believe, like, last year it was freezing cold, and this year it's freaking so warm. It's unbelievable here. It's so nice, and I love snow and that aspect of winter. But if I honestly had the choice between cold weather and warm weather during winter, I would choose the warm weather, because we're able to get out and do things and enjoy it just a little more. My husband is the complete opposite. He wants snow. He wants the whole winter aspect. Well, he's from the north, so he misses all of that. No, I love this weather. I'm a little more productive when we have this type of weather. But let me run in here and grab a couple of things. Get some of this stuff done, and I will catch you guys in just a little while. And just like that, I'm back out. It warmed up a lot while I was in the store. It's bright and it's so warm. It feels so good. I got a couple things we needed for the house. Nothing too big, just like cleaning stuff and batteries and pull-ups, and I got a pizza because it was on sale for like $2.50. I guess they were trying to get rid of it. Where did I park? I can't remember where I parked. Oh, I see it. Way down there. And then I'm gonna make homemade pierogies tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear the cart going over the cracks in the sidewalk. We're in the walkway, but I'm sorry if you do. Anyway, my husband really wanted some pierogies, and instead of buying the frozen box, I decided to get the ingredients and make it myself. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention really quickly is that we had an amazing time yesterday, considering all the struggles that we have to go through with Lucy and Annie, and it makes things go so much smoother when you have people and family that understand. Sometimes they're not going to want to sit at the table and eat certain foods and be surrounded by noise and the sights and sounds and things like that. Sometimes it's better if you just let them not run around per se, but just be kind of secluded in their own way. Like, for example, Annie didn't want to sit in the dining room with everybody. She'd rather sit in the kitchen on a bar stool and eat there. And I sat there with her and I ate the majority of my meal with her. Can't find my keys, but they're buried down here somewhere. Here we go. But anyway, she there was no way she was gonna sit at the dinner table itself, and it just wasn't gonna happen. But everybody understood it. Everybody was pretty cool with it, and it's just like I think I'm just really lucky to have a family that understands that we have certain issues and certain needs going on. And there's so many people that I come across, and their number one complaint is how their families don't respect certain boundaries and certain issues at hand. So I'm very, very lucky to have people who understand, and I know I said this before, but it's the truth. But let me get in the car and get on out of here. It's picking up, my camera's picking up a lens flare, and I really apologize about that. I can't figure out what's going on, but that doesn't matter. With all, I'm not gonna complain about a bad lens flare when I have so much other stuff to worry about. But let me finish up here and get home and make some pierogies, because I want some pierogies too. I haven't had them in forever. I'm gonna go take this to the cart carousel, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Alright guys, back home, and my cat is sitting in the bathroom sink because it's so warm outside. Yeah, there, baby. Who's that ginger? Are you the ginger? Who's the ginger? She's all nice and cool in the bathroom sink. Yeah. Yeah, the baby. Who's the baby cat? Can hear you purr. Oh, scratch the belly. Scratch the belly. Oh, you wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna play? Scratch the belly. You wanna play? Scratch the belly. You wanna play? You wanna play? Ginger. Hi. I see you, baby cat. I see you. I see you, kitty cat. Oh, it's that baby cat. So while I was gone, Annie fell asleep. So, Lucy and Jana are getting their electronics time in, and my husband is trying to get a game of his to figure out. He helped me bring the stuff in and put the groceries away and things like that, because he's just really awesome and really helpful. Which brings me to my next topic of discussion. I know I'm kind of bouncing around, but my daughter brought up an interesting question yesterday. She asked why mommy and daddy go out by themselves sometimes. And it's because sometimes when you have special needs children, you need to step away. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need to go out and re-energize and get a breath, and come back in with a fresh sense of what's going on in the situation. So if Annie's having a rough day, or if Lucy's having a rough day, even Jana, even with kids in general, if your kids are having a rough day and it's been emotionally draining on you as a parent, it's perfectly okay to step out for a few minutes and get yourself recomposed before coming back into the situation. And that happens with us quite a bit. So what we normally do, we take shifts. He'll go out for a few minutes, to the store. There's several different stores within our radius, a 5-mile radius, I would guess. There's several different stores. And so he'll go, and then he'll come back and relieve me, or vice versa. Some days I'll go out first, and then I'll come back and I'll relieve him so he can get out and get fresh air. But it's really important to do that and make sure you and your spouse keep each other in check and keep each other, calm and collected and cool, and stay on the same page in regarding to your children, whether or not they have special needs or not. It obviously it's going to be a little more complicated if you have special needs children, but if you have just kids in general, it's perfectly fine to want to get just a little bit of time to yourself. And that's what my husband and I try to do. We try to bounce back off of each other with, ideas and going out just for a few minutes and coming back and things like that. And that's really, really important in a marriage. If if you're going through this, you need to make sure you're both okay, because it can be physically straining, emotionally straining, and it can cause all kinds of problems if you guys aren't on the same page as each other. So you want to make sure you're on the same page as your spouse, but also with your other children. If your special needs children have siblings, you want to make sure they're okay as well, because it does affect them. Now, in regards to Jana, she does go out with us sometimes. She does get time to herself, because it can affect her just as much as it can affect us. I mean, she's their sister. She's gonna see what they go through. She's gonna see what we go through, and you want to make sure the siblings are okay and they have a handle on the situation too. And you want to make sure they know what's going on and they're not left out. And that's also really, really important. And we try to imply that with her, just so she doesn't feel abandoned. And that's a strong word, because she's not ever abandoned. But there are times when we have to focus a little more on Annie and Lucy, and she feels left out. And I try to let her know that it's okay to feel left out. It's okay to feel like time is being taken away from you. And if you ever feel that way, just let us know, so we can fix it and try to come to some sort of compromise, and make sure we get extra time in with you, because it can be very, very frustrating for everybody involved. But I am going to go start on pierogies right now, and I'll probably record it. I'll probably do a video on it. I'll probably get my husband to record as I'm baking, but I will see you guys in a bit. We're finishing up dinner. My hubby had to take over because I got busy with Annie. She's being a little testy at the moment.
Down.
Get down.
You know what, Julie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Gonna get the kiddos fed, and let me get into the light. Gonna get the kiddos fed and clean up. And I might stay up for a little while. We're not in a rush for the next couple of days, so the next week actually. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. Bye.